Today we're going to talk about this watch, TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra. Well, it's kind of affordable watch for those who like to train and have control of your heart rate. It's the TicWatch. It ticks, and here it is. It's a solid piece, much nicer than my Garmin, really. I mean, it feels so solid. Huh? Couldn't believe that. It's nice. And also it comes with a cable and a little booklet. If you have a look at the spaces here, you can see it's really good. There's not much to complain about. So I'm gonna stand this one against my Garmin, the Fenix 6, and see how it works out. The Fenix is kind of expensive, and this one is in a better price range, I would say. But it looks so nice. Yeah, let's go out and try it. Coming up strong with some lots more power. Coming up strong with some lots more power. Coming up strong with some lots more power. Coming up power. Power. Coming up strong with some lots more power. Hi guys, here I am out in the Swedish summer, the typical one. We have snow and we also have rain, so we have like kind of three seasons at the same time. All the three besides summer, so there is no summer. What we call this one summer. Anyways, I'm here to talk about watches. We're going to test the TicWatch and also the Garmin Fenix 6X, which we ain't gonna test like. I mean, it's old. It's been out for a while now, and the 7 is already out, but it still works. And I try to compare those two, because this 6 Fenix X was like their flagship from Garmin, and so far the other watch still impressed me a lot. So let's see how it is out here when you run with it, you train with it, and you push it a little bit. So we're gonna run a little bit with it and see how it goes. All right, stay with me. So yeah, now we're up to 5 kilometers with this watch. So far so good, but I'm not really satisfied about a couple of things. I wonder if there's water underlands like that. It's better. Some stuff is not that great really, but we gotta take care of that in the studio. So I have like 3 kilometers left to run, and let's do this. That was my 8 kilometers of running with a new watch. So just now, you just stop this one, and also, all right, to stop this watch is kind of harder than I thought. That's definitely a minus. Yeah, let's talk about it more. Okay guys, I'm here back again. I just jumped in from the trail, still have my running clothes on, and I'm here with the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra, which was the one I just tried out. So the conclusion will come at the end, so you need to listen to all the talk about why. So let's jump into this really fast. I'm not sponsored in any way, direction, so I'm just a happy dude with the running shoes. Even though they sent me the watch, but I told them I will rent this one if I don't like it. I will not rave about it just because the thrill of it. Because I don't like to have free stuff because of raving. I like to tell my opinion about it. And I'm kind of picky. I run a lot, I bike a lot, I train a lot, and I do all this stuff outside, outdoors. Well, I do a lot of stuff. I'm an activity guy, you know, sporty kind of guy. So what am I doing outside? I'm doing intervals. I'm doing biking, I'm doing running mainly, but I can also do hiking and fishing and all the other stuff, you know, that you do outside. Outdoors. So today I tried to run with this one, 8 kilometers. Beautiful Swedish summer weather, but it's raining and we also have snow, and it's plus 2 degrees outside. The perfect weather for running. It is. It's lots of oxygen in there, so well, it's kind of easy to breathe. So with that said, let's talk about the watches. The TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra, which is this one, is a Google watch. It's a smart watch. This one is a Garmin Fenix 6X. That was the model that was out for 2 years ago, which was like their super model, the flagship model. Today they have got a 7, which is even better. But this one is one I use when I'm running because I love it a lot. They have big buttons and it's easy to use. It's really much about simplicity overall. This is a watch for people who like sports and running. They have smaller models as well. This one is kind of bulky, I can admit it is. If you're gonna do, crunches with it or stuff like that, it will be in your way. But running with it works pretty good because you can reach all the buttons with gloves on and stuff like that, which is really important because I live in a cold country and I run in the winter as well. It's nice to use gloves, and you need to get on this one. This doesn't have a touch screen, which I'm satisfied with. I don't want to have a touch screen when I'm out running. This because when you get your jacket over it and twiggle it around and start to change display and all that stuff, well, you can lock the screen. I don't like to lock my screen. I like to see my screen. And I don't like to unlock it to see my pulse rate, for example. This watch, on the other hand, the TicWatch, has a touchscreen, and it also comes with 2 buttons only. This one has 4 or 5 even. This one has 5 buttons, 1 button for each thing, different multi-functions on every button. So if you push it like a little bit, you get one menu. If you push it a little bit harder, you get another one. If you hold it, you can turn the watch off. Well, clever, right? Yeah, it's clever for daily use, but if you're out in the trails and running and you have gloves on, it's not so easy to get the right touch, if you know what I mean. You could easily slip that and turn the watch off. That's not fun when you're running and you try to get your results up in the cloud and show it off on Instagram. I don't know, but I really like to keep my result. I don't want to turn the watch off. That never happened with this one. Never. It will never happen. It's a Google Watch. It collects everything about you. That's like, if you don't like that, jump that. Don't buy any Google Watches in first case, because Google collects everything and sell it. We know that already. It's not nothing new. I can live with it. Believe me, I can live with it. This watch is built on apps. Just like every smartwatch out there, you can download apps to it. You can do it to this one as well, but this is more like legit apps from Google Play. You can fill it up with everything you need to. I'll fill it up with Spotify, for example, which is kind of cool to have, so you can have Spotify on and listen to it. You don't need your smartphone with you. You can just rely on your watch. That's a good thing. You can do that with the Garmin too. But when the Garmin, you play it from here, you will have it in your headphones, right? If I play it from my mobile phone, I will play between my mobile phone and my headphones, and the watch shouldn't care. That's decent, right? The watch shouldn't cut the line. When you do it with this watch, the watch cut the lines for you after like 1 or 2 minutes or so. So if you are out there getting the feeling, getting the vibe of the music, this will cut the vibe for no actual reason. Do you know how annoying that is? I'm in a universe that I'm thinking like I should decide where I want to play my stuff from, not my watch. But basically Google like to tell you, well, I'm Google and I own your life, and I'm gonna tell you that the watch is gonna play the music for you, even though you haven't downloaded any music to the watch, but still, I cut the line for you. Sorry, dude. That's annoying. Please, TicWatch, update the software for this one, and we are good to go. The cool thing with this watch is that you have so many options, where if you're a biker, golfer, or even a cricket player, or an MMA fighter. I don't know how they count, like how many kicks you can do in 1 minute, maybe, I don't know. But for me, who doing intervals, for example, it's so good programming this one. Much better than the Garmin. The Garmin, it's crap. It really is. I really tried to do intervals with the Garmin, but it's so bad. It works so bad. Well, I mean, how hard can it be to like put up an app with like 30 seconds of workout, 10 seconds of rest? Seems to be pretty hard, but not for TicWatch. It works perfect. So good, so good. Also, when they came to compare them after running those 8 kilometers, they came up with kind of same result. Even though I was like 2 kilometers faster on average on this one than I was on this one. But who knows how they count and what is right or what is correct. Maybe we can say like both are wrong and we cut it off like with 1 kilometers over instead of 2. Is that decent? Maybe. It's really hard to rely on these watches, even when it comes to pulse metering. It is not exactly exact. It is not. You need to have the strap to get exactly. And you can connect the strap as well if you like to, but I'm fine with having it on my wrist. The pulse is not so important for me, really. I know my score of pulse, so Yeah, I don't need to measure it. I run until I'm tired. If it is like 2.5 miles or if it's like 5 miles, I don't care. I run until I'm tired. That's the only thing that counts for me. So I can be running for hours sometimes, but today it was like 8 kilometers, it's nothing. So with that said, if I'm gonna buy one of these watches, if I'm not like a super athlete or super sporty dude, I'm a regular Joe, I will go for this one. 230 euros for the TicWatch is totally worth it. It looks good, it's nice, it's easy to understand, it's easy to connect, it gives you all that stuff you need, plus a tons of more stuff that you don't need. It's the same with the Garmin. Besides, it costs like 750 euros and comes with lots of stuff you don't need, and it's clunky inside. I mean, the software is so clunky, but it's simple. It's good and it's simple, and you can reach all the buttons and all that jazz. But still, if you like to buy a watch that don't cost like a month's salary, you can buy this one and you will be satisfied with it. It's really good. I'm not saying this because I got it for free. I'm saying this because it is like that. And it's also have the downsides. It has. Like, I turned it off when I was running. That's really a downside. But still, it is good. It has everything you need. You don't need anything more than what's actually in this watch. This one is good if you're gonna climb Mount Everest. You have lots of stuff here that you actually don't need. So I guess I'm a regular Joe then. When it comes to running, I like to have simplicity. I like to have the reach for the buttons and all that. The Garmin has that, but if you can live without that, you can go for this TicWatch. This compared to the Versu, I think it's called Garmin Versu. I have one of those as well. That's pretty much the same. This one feels more quality, better watch overall than the Garmin, and the software, it's much better good looking and all that. If you're out for an affordable watch, TicWatch is really good. It is. And I can't believe it's so unknown for us. Can't believe it. It should be like, it's a legit watch. It is. All right, guys, that's it. I'm Leon and all that jazz. You can jump into my Instagram, Iamleonofficial, or you can like subscribe and like here, make a comment, I will answer you. I mean, you made lots of comments on my Nokia phones, so I'm gonna do another one more from my Nokia on that one. See you later, guys. I'm Leon and all that jazz. Peace, arrivederci, I'm out.